Well, we've just been to Alcudia, and one of the places I spotted on a map was that there's a museum here run by Yannick and Ben, and we thought we'd come to investigate. It's quite an interesting drive. Very interesting. You go through the gates and it's on and on and on along a dirt track, which turns into a sort of track and a road. But eventually you get here, and we're going to investigate inside this museum. It looks really interesting. We've just met an English family who've just been around, who were absolutely amazed at the place.
The children were thrilled as well, where they say it's super.
So as we've driven down the track, we've entered the gates. The gates are electric, by the way, and at first sight it looks as though it's closed. But there's a sign that says advance to the white line, and you advance the white line, the gate opens, and you drive on and on and on again. It goes on. But all the way down there are interesting things like these. So there's the bicycles going in 4 different directions. There's a car back there, car back made out of steel wire, and some other interesting artwork. So we're going to investigate, and hope you enjoy our journey today. It looks really interesting. So we parked the car, and it says proceed to the reception desk, so we're just going to investigate. Honoured guests, please check in at the arrival point. We've got to go this way. Oh, wow. We're in search of utopia, the sign says. What's a sign that says follow this way? But this I keep astounding myself on the sort of things that I find on this island, and this is something which I'd never have imagined to have found here. And Anita wants a photograph, so excuse me for one moment. I believe this is actually made out of granite. Looks like granite. Even the trees are work of art, but I'm not sure that's intended to be. Another picture. Venus Volant.
Flying Venus.
It's underground.
There's a gift shop as well.
It's one of these pieces of art where it looks different directions.
Chinese.
Rock figure. Ah. Well, this is certainly quite a find. We've been given a map, lots of things to see. We've just paid €10 for our admission, and that allows us to go into 2 of the galleries and around the gardens. And there is an additional tour which we're not going to have time to do today, but that's within the house itself, and looks a really magnificent house, so we may well have to come here again in the future to have another look around, and particularly to enter the house. We're going to start by walking through some of the gardens. Just look at this is beautiful granite, polished shaped granite. I love that. The lips there. This is a beautiful piece of work. Beautifully shaped, beautiful colours.
Inspired by May West lip sofa, designed by Salvador Dali. Dedicated to the actress.
Another beautiful seat carved out of the stone. Things you can do.
This door as well.
Expect nothing. This looks like a real adventure. Little area you can sit, and being a lower of different stone, we've got one for each day here. Just going to have a little walk through the garden. Beautiful trees. We had a bit of a storm here yesterday, so everything's very fresh and well watered. Walk on there. Oh, look at these agapanthus. Anita's going to be jealous. Some beautiful gardens to walk through.
Roses.
And just up here we've got the Swarovski Tower. How incredible is that? Looking down on the gardens now.
So another gem of a find here from this amazing husband of mine. This is a museum in the middle of nowhere, and this is the Swarovski Tower. Look how amazing this is.
Through inside the tower with beautiful lights and sound. She's filming me, filming her. Beautiful gardens. It's quite an incredible find. How lucky we are. This place just continually amazes. You just don't know what you're going to see
Barbie and Ken.
around the next door, next corner. Look at this. The reason we've come this way is because there are subterranean galleries So that's where we're heading. We're off to a subterranean gallery. I can't get over this. This is just unbelievable. Oh, and a sundial.
We want to bring the children to on school holidays.
Yeah, and this will appeal to all ages. So this is Socrates we're going to first. They have certain opening times, and I don't know if that's because of the pandemic, but so they're open for an hour and then they close, and a different gallery opens for an hour and that closes, and then another one opens for an hour. And just because we're going indoors, I'm putting my mask on. So we've been told to be very careful with our video cameras. No flashes allowed. Jesus Christ. CO2, that's written in some sort of special ink, isn't it? That's it's lit from different angles, so I don't know if you can see that. It's interesting. Something to do with your buttons there. This is from 1968. Really interesting artworks here. We're just getting to the main exhibit of this room. Huge totem poles there. Just look at this. That is just incredible. You have to look up as well sometimes.
Time to fun. Butterfly.
Buenas tardes.
There's a new look on dueling pistols. I've always told my children not to forget to look up. There's always something to look up at. And this is equally interesting. Look up. You don't know what you might see.
Toothbrushes, bottle tops.
Wow, that's quite amazing, isn't it?
These are toothbrushes.
What a lot of toothbrushes went into making that, and then these special bottle tops you get on a tomato ketchup.
That's Einstein's equation. This is a dummy. This is a dummy.
This is Einstein's equation. Relating space and time. Yeah. Someone recently fought off a terrorist with one of those.
Pardon? Yeah.
Incredible discovery. There's been some repair work to the lighting here. Placing a bulb, I think. Don't think it's quite. Socrates. Thought I recognised him.
Back here.
Oh, carry on down here. Life is a killer. You have to read that one to me, darling.
Sugar Anders Denken. These tombstones. Einstein's buried here. Einstein. called back. No justice, no truth, no reality.
I am that I am.
Dida.
Dida. I love these.
I do these
stone
stairs, are so nice.
steps. Brilliant.
Brick special.
And we even have one that says pretty ugly.
Charge here. Oh,
yeah. Right, I think I need to change my battery. Just so much to see all over the place, and every little nook and cranny seems to have something different to look at. Really interesting what you can make out of some iron. Or shall we come back to that in a moment? Let's go.
There's still loads to see in there.
Just going to check and see if we can go to see Alcudia. Alcudia is 3:30 to 4:30. But just on our way down, we just bumped into an elephant and some dogs, and oh wow, wow, wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Really good project for a school to do this.
I think we need to come back. The tree's actually got labels in it. This is the black granite cat. Actually almost looks like basalt, black granite. The elephant. There's more animals up there, and we'll go and investigate those after we've been to see the nins, the little ones. There's our hippo. If you can see on the wall up there, bronze. This is a place where you could happily spend a long time. Just reading a notice there telling you to don't let your children climb on them, just let them enjoy them. They're for looking at, they're not for touching. There is just so much here, it is unbelievable. The quality of the work is exceptional. sure the gift shop is going to have lots of little pieces of these little examples. You'll be buying some. And even when it's 30 something degrees, we have a snowman.
Is this the next one down there?
Thinking it is. Really is hot up here, so it's a relief
Somebody's had enough of playing tennis.
to go somewhere where it's a little bit cooler.
Did you see that quote up there by Yoko?
No, no.
Said, please leave a wish on this tree.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what they were. Yeah. War is over. This doesn't look to be open down here. Poor tennis players pegged it.
This is the entrance now.
I'm now in the Nins exhibition, which has got pictures from the 16th century right up to the 19th century. Some amazing
These are originals as well.
portrait of a girl wearing an embroidered red and white dress. It's dated 1603. Very similar but different.
Barbara and Martin would love it here, wouldn't they?
They would. I think we're actually going around the wrong way. Let's start over here.
King Edward VI, Prince of Wales. Copy.
Beautiful, vibrant colours.
Bonnie Prince Charlie. Oh, thank you. Just couldn't read it from here.
tiny children. This one obviously didn't want to have his photograph, or, well, his portrait taken.
This is Italy, now that was England, this is Italy.
Simply portrait of a young boy. Portrait of a child holding a staff. This one's attributed to Jacopo Chiminenti. These are quite exceptional paintings. Portrait of a girl with a dog and a prayer book from around 1610. From the Italian school. This is a portrait of Giovanni Carlo de' Medici, 1611 to 1663. This one's got the date of 1643 at the top. It's actually a portrait of Cosimo III. Another rather unhappy looking child. A very flattering picture.
This is the first one that I had.
Yeah.
My Mallorquin artist.
Colours in that one are amazing.
Nice to have bright pictures instead of dark ones, like you usually see.
Yeah. This one, how they managed to get the delicate netting. Hold this bird, the child was told. Portrait of a young knight of Santiago, 1622.
So this is Philip the Handsome. Quite agree with that.
Philip the Handsome. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, dear.
It's a boy. Louis the 15th.
It's a boy made to look like a girl. Louis the 15th as a child, around about 1712. Portrait of a newborn baby.
Accustomed to wrap them up like mummies.
Yeah. That's a mummy.
Wet nose it is.
Louis the 14th. With his first wet nurse. It's not a mummy, it's a wet nurse. Louis the 13th. Wearing a white silk doublet around about 1616.
It's muy fresco aquí.
Portrait of Mary Bassett, 1603. This is a portrait of Catherine Barrister, 1603. They do look very, very similar. And then here we've got the royal family trees. Here from England, the House of Stuart, Tudor. From Italy, the Medici, Savoy. From France, the House of Bourbon. From Austria, the Habsburg, Bourbon from Spain, and the Habsburg from Spain as well. We just left the children's part, and we're just wandering now back to see some parts that we didn't actually see before. But just the other day we went to Colonia Sant Giorgio, we went to a museum there, and it was the Cabrera National Park Museum, and we were the only people going around that particular museum. And today we're pretty much the only people wandering around here today. We did meet an English family on the way in, but at the moment we're the only ones wandering around. And he's just gone to the gift shop, leaving me to go and wander on my own a little while. In search of utopia, that's where I'm going. Nice little picnic area. I'm not sure whether you're meant to use it or just enjoy the view. A sign which says keep to the right so you avoid contact with other visitors. Lovely bits of sculpture, just give them your own interpretation. This is a pull and push, reminiscent of a couple. Here, very reminiscent of the equilibrium art that we saw in the Campos area. This is from Binislam bluestone and referred to as Burning Man. This is a carob tree. Part of the exhibition, but still interesting. Talking about those, our friends the other day, the carob beans there are harvested for animal food and also a number of local delicacies. I'm just going to go off the beaten track here to look at the rams. Earlier on as a snowman. A little bench under a tree, just strapped to the tree. Traditional bench across the way in the shade. It's nice to walk in the shade. Oh, there's another one of these toadstools with a table. Who wouldn't want something like that in their garden? Other magnificent pieces of art. human face to this horse, made from granite again. Mind boggles at how you work granite to such perfection. This is the work of Ben Jakober and Yannick. Stone bench, there's a nice simple one, just bigger piece of stone. There are some picnic benches here, which I'm assuming they're to be used. Oh, and this is the tree. It's the wish tree for hope. Tie your wishes to the tree. With love, Yoko Ono from 2012. Some people have hung their wishes from the tree. Majestic, almost Egyptian cat. I went down this way before. We went into the Socrates exhibition. We're not going to do that now. I've gone off to the gift shop, so she's lost for a while. But there's a little bit of a garden down here that I didn't visit. I'm wondering if you can hear the insects, if they're as loud for you as they are for me. That time of the year, it is July 2021, and this little bit of the garden is guarded by the Chinese looking lions. But this one is a little bit more experimental, an experimental garden. I think our son needs to come and have a look. Wow. Even here you've got these amazing pieces of granite. So beautifully worked. See some aubergines, peppers, and then you just see these amazing pots and more works of art from granite. Has been windy earlier on today. There's not much wind now to fly the kite. I'm sure Anita was taken by the beautiful colours of the flowers here. Very similar to this by the motorway in Palma. It's no longer there. Made from stainless steel. work of Ben Jakober, showing the pots. Take a closer look at the Elefante. This is a piece of work from 2007. Again, granite. Been the material of choice. Walk amongst the dogs here. These two are granite. They look quite friendly. There's an enormous frog up there. Everywhere I look, I just can't, I don't know where to look. There's just so much to see, so many things. Huge egg. I am still alive. Look at that. Rhinoceros. This actually is a bronze. I moved away from granite on this occasion onto bronze. I just can't stop walking. I don't know where Anita is now. She's went to the gift shop and I just carried on walking. This is an amazing rhino. Strength and the weight in that. Just unbelievable. Camel. You just have to keep going, don't you? You just have to keep going because there's something else. And then you're given a choice, you don't know which way to turn. The thing's interesting in both directions. In most of the gardens there are places for shade, which you need at this time of the year. But I'm not sure we're giving it the amount of time it deserves. Setting is just a beautiful setting. The drive here was something special. Oh, a human heart by the looks of things. The bronze. Monolith. The gate. The huge stone door. going to be opening and closing that door anytime soon. Maybe our friend just over the fence. And there's a tombstone that we're coming up to. I'm guessing you can't read it from here, so I'm going to walk all the way up to it because it tells you exactly where you are. So we're at the end, another beautiful piece of polished granite. So there is a track actually that goes down there, which we're not going to go that way because I'm dying to see this objet d'art up here. Wow. This museum isn't new. It's been around for a long, long time apparently. And I knew nothing about it. Another place on my doorstep. Incredible. Kraken. Reminds me of some of the science fiction I used to read many, many years ago of John Wyndham, I think it was. And then you walk through the orchard and you come across a stone circle. Many of which are found in Britain. Most famous, of course, being Stonehenge, but certainly not the only one. And here's Mallorca's very own. Absolutely stunning place. So this is definitely one to put on. Why have I got a mask on? Definitely one to put on the tourist destinations for anyone who loves art, or loves anything that's just interesting. And this is fascinating stuff. Another stone circle, but this time with granite. People inside with me. I'm not going to make it, but right over there, there is a wooden circle. Just unbelievable what we're actually seeing here. In fact, I just can't wait for someone to come and visit us so that we can come back and have a look at all of this. One of the things we could have done today was to actually have visited the house. Clearly it just isn't time for that now. comes Anita, and I wonder what she's bought. So while I've been wandering around, she's been in the gift shop. Do I see something over her shoulder? Have you been to the gift shop?
I have.
Was it open?
Yes.
Oh, dear, 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 she has bought some.
Bought the elephant.
She's bought the elephant.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not going to fit in the back of our car. There is just so much to see here.
Amazing. Come and talk to this lady in the shop. She's so nice.
I'm just blown away
I bought the book for you.
by everything. All right, so now I've got a book to read. So I do hope we're going to get some visitors from the UK coming out to see us soon, so that we can bring you here, because this is such a special place, and we didn't know it existed.
And that's it, signed by Yoko Ono. Have you taken a picture
Yeah, I've
of
just
that?
seen that. Yeah, have you seen the monster up there? Like it?
Oh wow. And he's still doing more sculptures now, making new ones. That tennis player at the bottom of the thing,
Yeah.
They didn't realise that was there, and some people went to look at it and said, there's somebody falling down the bottom of the stairs. So the lady from the gift shop went running down to see who it was, and it was a new sculpture that had been put there. Amazing.
And it's a pleasant place just to walk, and the sun's just gone behind a cloud, so the intense heat has gone. It probably would be a difficult place to visit on a really hot day with the sun at its height.
I bought those lips for me as well.
Oh dear, dear.
She's going to subscribe to our channel.
It might take me a while to sort this particular video out. It's been filmed on two cameras, one conked out halfway through, and the one I'm filming with now is a 360 camera. So there'll be I'll have to turn that one into a two-dimensional. Too technical.
So they only spend their time between here and Marrakesh.
Yeah, it's due to the... Oh, this one's got music on.
Oh yes. The Marseille.
The Marseillaise.
In the shape of a sharp guillotine.
Oh, right.
The French national anthem has been engraved. Followed by a list of the victims of the years of terror.
So it's actually a guillotine blade upturned, and then the tune of the Marseillaise, and the writing is?
It's the names of the victims of the years of terror.
So from the French. The steelwork that you can see there, all these different shapes. Good one to go to for all the maths in that. I haven't actually walked on there. That's actually the roof of one of the rooms that we visited with the artwork.
Amazing, wasn't it, eh?
Truly was amazing. So this is where we entered. Little area we can sit there. Oh, and this is the map. So it just gives you an idea of how extensive.
Expensive.
Extensive. I said extensive, I'm sure. So there's just so much to see. Did we actually see this? I don't think we did.
No.
And some places even beyond. So we haven't seen everything. I don't think we've seen everything. I haven't seen that. Oh yes, we did see Socrates. And absolutely amazing. So, shall we finish here, dear? Thank you for watching. It's really one of the most amazing places, really amazing surprises here on the island. We didn't know what to expect. The journey here was an experience in itself, but once we arrived, then there's just so much to see. So it's a place you've got to come back to. It costs €10, and you could spend a whole afternoon here quite easily, or a whole morning. I think the next time we come, we'll probably come a little bit earlier in the day. Well, thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.
And I have bought something now, so I'm really happy. Bye for now.
Bye.
So we're just driving out of this amazing museum now. I'm just going to show you some of the things that we can see on the way. There's a sculpture here. And this car with all these trees growing out of it. The tree and growing out of the engine. And up on the hill there. That van's gone from up there, darling. It's been parked.
Very similar to the equilibrium art that we've seen elsewhere on the island.
And just driving up and out or down and in, you come across this statue here, which I'm not very keen on, but on the way in here is a statue.
Okay.
This is
almost reminiscent of the equilibrium art, but it's not. It's a monolith.
Much more exciting than Mary.